Hello, Dr. Kevin here, and welcome to our first video message in the month of June. I used to put out a video message once a month as I was touring around the world a few years back, and decided it was time to do it again. If for some reason you don't want to get a weekly update of the different blogs and things that are going on, just let us know. We'll make sure that we don't send you one. But if you like to catch up and make sure that you had access to everything we put out this week, this is a great way to do it. Also, I put a message here that's my weekly message. You know, my weekly message this week is about closed-mindedness. And it comes from this perspective. It comes from the perspective of, I love my dental hygienist. She's great. Wouldn't trade her in for the world. Because of everything that happened at the end of last year, I missed my appointment. I'm supposed to be going 3 to 4 times a year. You know, I have had a love-hate relationship with the Antichrist we call dentistry. And finally, in the last couple of years, have rolled over. I don't know, maybe I've grown up. I know it's a horrible thought. Got some wisdom, or maybe I just stopped fighting the battle. Found a dentist I could work with. Love my dentist. Get work done. But, you know, all those years that I was hating getting work done on my teeth decided to hate me back for not doing it. So, you know, we had some catch-up work. So here's the closed-minded part of the story. This week I go in, and I have not had one of these exams, one of these specialized cleanings now for like 8 months, because I missed my one in December. We then had a whole issue with, just trying to get it back on the books, and it fell through the cracks. And so during that time period, one of the things I came across I decided to try was oil pulling. I decided to try oil pulling and see how that affected my teeth. I'd heard a lot of good things about it, and I like alternatives when I can find it. So I go in, and after she does my initial, where all my teeth are, and throws all those numbers out to somebody who's writing them down, and I have no idea what they mean, I simply said, "How are my teeth?" And she goes, "Well, except for one little section, they're actually all better." Now, I haven't been in that office since September or something, because it was 3 to 4 months before December. And my teeth are doing better. And I said, "Oh, well, I was curious because I'm doing oil pulling." And with the oil pulling, I was, wanted to see if it was actually helping it. I've only been doing it a few weeks, and I try to do it every day, and I don't always make it, but, I wanted to find out. And she said, "Oh, I've heard of it. I have one other client do it. But, you want your teeth better. You need to be in here 3 to 4 times a year. You need to floss. You need to brush your teeth. And those are the things you do that will make your teeth better." Well, in essence, my teeth got better without going. Now, do I think that my teeth would even be better now if I had had one of these interim, specialized cleanings? Absolutely. But instead of going, "Oh, well, your teeth actually are a little better, and since you missed your last appointment, oil pulling really's got to be doing something," she had to hold on to the, what is the thing you need to say. So be careful. When somebody introduces a new idea, really be open-minded to it. Really take that idea in and see, weigh its value. Don't get stuck in your head in old rhythms or patterns or belief systems. If somebody's bringing you new evidence, you have to approach it with a new mind. So now, for this week, well, we had Joe Palmer on our radio show this week, and he is the author of The Bullseye Theory. We discussed a lot of things also about how people that are out doing the work sometimes need to share some of the most personal and intimate parts of their journey and what's going on, because it teaches other people. There was a lot of great points, and there was a lot of great discussion. So you can catch that on replay at dkrn.net. That's dkrn.net. You'll see if my show is coming up. You can check in, or you can go to the Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/Dr. Kevin Radio Network, and see what what my actual replay schedule is if you want to catch that show. Also, for blogs and videos this week, I did a superhero journey about patience. You can find all that information in those links below. I also address the idea of ADHD and oppositional defiant disorder, and what is the correlation or the relationship between that. My hot topic this week was one bad choice begets a dozen. How can parents hold children responsible for bad choices if parents themselves are making bad choices, educators are making bad choices, all of the adults and the things that are being role modeled are bad choices? How can we expect good choices out of them if we're not willing to not only talk about good choices, but to live them? So that was the hot topic, and that blog just came out today on mydrkevin.com. Next week, I am going to be on a few different radio shows. Down below is all the different links if you want to come in and ask your questions. I know that on Wednesday I'm going to be on the James Lowe Show, which is nationally syndicated. I also know that I'm going to be on I'm going to try to see if I can get this right. I'm going to have to look. I apologize. I'm going to be with Dr. Erica Gladstone, and that is the Healthy Baby Boomers Network blog talk show. And then I am also going to be on the morning drive-through show in Miami. So you can catch me on the radio. Also on Pinterest, we had ADHD as a disability, not a disability. And my poetry corner this last week was Maria, to honor and celebrate a long-term friendship and close friendship with Maria Speth, who I spent the weekend in Vegas last weekend with, and we celebrated her 50th birthday. There was about 50 of us that celebrated her 50th birthday, and we had a lot of fun. And one last time, happy birthday, mwah, Maria. So, thank you so much for opening up the newsletter, seeing what's going on, and hopefully below you may see some things that you missed when they came out, because we all have busy lives, but you know that you don't want to miss. So till next week, namaste.